Hi, this is Erica from blacksandperiodfilms.com, and today is day 12 of our Write It series for Black History Month. The purpose of this series is to help people see how diverse Black history is, and in connection, how diverse period films with Black cast and main characters can be. Today's picture is of these two guys. They're Zydeco musicians. One is playing an accordion, the other a washboard. They're in front of a store near New Iberia, Louisiana. The picture was taken 1938. One of the interesting things is that in the background you see people looking out of the store. I couldn't tell if they were looking at the two men or looking at the photographer taking the picture. My guess is the photographer because I found a wider version of the picture and it kind of gives the picture more context. To the right, we see a little boy sitting next to them. So whereas in the first picture, it might have seemed like they were being excluded from the people inside because they were Black, when you see a wider version of this picture, you see that there's a little white boy sitting next to them. So they aren't being excluded from the people inside the store, which is interesting in 1938 Louisiana. This wider version of the picture adds so much more layers to me. To me, when you have the picture including the little boy, it makes them seem more a part of that community. I don't know who these men are. I don't know where they're from. But when they're just sitting out there and the picture doesn't include the little boy, it seems as if they're maybe traveling musicians. But when you see the little boy sitting there, it makes you feel as if he knows them and they know him. And so they're part of that community. This picture was taken by Russell Lee, and he is a well-known photographer and photojournalist, best known for his work for the Farm Security Administration. I've included a few of the pictures he's taken that included African Americans. His work was of people from all economic, social, and racial backgrounds. So if you want some inspiration of people in the South in the 1930s to 1940s, I suggest checking out Russell Lee's work because you'll definitely get some inspiration looking at the pictures that he took. An interesting thing to note about this picture is that I found another picture of the same guys, the accordion and the washboard player in New Iberia, Louisiana, taken by the same photographer. So I think this really supports my theory that they're traveling musicians. I don't know their name. Perhaps somebody on the internet knows their names, but I looked all over and I didn't find any information. But to me, it doesn't matter if they got very famous or not. They still existed, and this photograph is proof. And honestly, I think they look like some fun-loving guys that would make an entertaining film. Whether they were famous or not, the purpose of this series is to look at vintage pictures of Black people and to create stories. So they don't have to be famous to deserve a story of their own. Someone should write it.